All right, so once you calculate your sales tax, what happens then? If you ever bought anything at a store, you know that the purchase price is not what you actually walk out the store paying for it. If we buy multiple things, have a total of like $120, once the tax gets figured, it gets added back onto the price. So your items may cost you like $130, $10 of it being in tax. So the idea is, what we've talked about the last couple of days, you're going to calculate your tax. Once you have that calculated, the total tax for the total of your items, you're going to add that back on and get what's called the total purchase price, what you actually have to pay. So a lot of this is really similar. If you'll notice here, this first line, you're going to take your sale price times your sales tax rate, and that's going to be your purchase price or your sales tax, add it back on to get what's called the purchase price, what you actually pay for the item. So we're going to keep this pretty straightforward here. What you're buying and where you're buying it doesn't specifically matter unless you had to look up tax rates or something, which I'm not going to do to you. So the fact that this is in Madison, Wisconsin doesn't matter. But we're buying, we're buying a smoke alarm for $24.95 and a fire extinguisher for $39.95. That's going to give us a total of $64.90 for those items. The total selling price being $64.90. Okay, and again, to get that, I just added up the prices of the items, right? The sales price of the items. To calculate the sales tax, I'm going to take that total, $64.90, and I'm going to multiply that by my tax rate, which is 6%. So 0.06 for my tax rate. So when I multiply that out, I get an additional $3.89 when I round. Right? It was $3.894, so $3.89, so $3.89. That's going to get added back on to the $64.90 that we already found. So $64.90, add on the $3.89. So our grand total, $64.90, is going to be $68.79. That is what those items would cost us to pay, to what we would have to pay for those items, the price plus the tax to actually get them in our cart and walk out the store with them. Okay, these aren't going to change. They're not going to get any harder outside of what we've already done, where you have multiple items, add them together. If you have multiple tax rates, you add those together to get one combined tax rate. So similarly on this one here, I'm going to total up my $179.50 and my $39.50 to get $179.50, $39.50. Don't be afraid to use a calculator, guys. I do it myself. $219. That $219 times our tax rate of 0.0825. I'm paying an extra $18.07. And that gets added back on to my $219. So I'm paying $237.07. Okay, that is the total purchase price plus tax.